If we go now, we're gonna have nothing to see in the future. What time is it? Oh. Maybe we should go to the guild and just eat. And maybe... What's up with you and torches? Are you changing the guard? Yeah. These torches, they always do that. They equip it. And then unequip it. Gra-Kash is going back to the guild and she's gonna eat. Prepare herself to have lunch. And then she's gonna do something, make a plan, and maybe the castle, she will visit it whenever she's leaving Leyawiin, or some other day. It's just, I think her anxiety is catching up. She's thinking whether or not she should ask directly for the recommendations, since she doesn't have anything to do here. But, well, there is a huge library, so she could spend a couple of weeks reading something she's never read before, you know. Well, at least there's that, right? Maybe we could go to the library for real and have tea and just hang out there. I swear, Gra-Kash has probably read all the books in this library twice. She has managed to find some new books she hadn't read before, so she was happy enough. But as I've said before, she's not the reading type. She reads to study, but not to read just for pleasure. Since she's studying nothing here, she's been trying to read books about the practical use of magic, mostly. And, I mean, it has worked. In these 2 weeks, it has worked. She's rather unhappy, though. Unhappy because she would have liked to actually learn something practical. She's not unhappy in the guild. She's not unhappy in Leyawiin, but you know what? She's bored. Leyawiin is really boring. The people... It's not like Skingrad, where people treated her like an outsider. Here, people just don't care. Everybody in Leyawiin is just doing their own thing. They don't have time for her. She doesn't really have any friends. She has tried. She has been out a lot, having walks, whatever, but she hasn't really found anybody to strike a conversation with. In the guild, she has a good relationship with everybody, and that's it. Nothing happens. Everything is quiet. She kept reading day after day after day after day, and day after day after day, time passed, and she's really bored. Therefore, she has decided to ask for the recommendation or anything really to prepare. Maybe, since nobody's teaching anything here, maybe she will be asked to do, I don't know, a paper, an essay, whatever. She's gonna ask Agatha first, because Gra-Kash doesn't really speak to the Gale, because the Gale is mostly incoherent.
I heard that one
there
of
we
the
go.
Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know the details.
Yeah, you don't.
What?
What?
No doubt.
Have you heard any word
What
about
is it,
the other
associate?
provinces?
They say that slavery
Who
has
is
been
it?
abolished in Morrowind. House Stress and
He was
Harmony
behind
have
me?
renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
Kaltar?
It
Kaltar
seems
just
that these are
reads.
turbulent times in the land of the
He's not
Dunmer.
doing anything, really.
Bye.
And everybody's working here, as always, more or less. Where is Agatha going? Probably eating. Agatha, we need to talk. Or maybe should I...
Hello, associate.
Oh, alright then. Are you sitting down to eat? No. Excuse me, I need to ask you
Yes?
something.
Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Yeah, just I'd like to have an idea about what kind of recommendation should I expect. You don't have anything about a recommendation, which is weird.
Take care.
Carter,
What?
have you done your recommendation?
Oh boy, good luck getting that. De Gale's the only one who can write one. If she can remember who she is today, that is.
So it's really like Gra-Kash had imagined, and that letter from Myron that she snooped on keeps, coming back in full strength. She doesn't remember the details of what she read, but yeah, it was about the Gale being completely out of herself.
Bye.
Bye. Seriously, should I really go ask the Gale? Because I thought I had to ask you.
Yes? Is
Sorry.
there something I can help you with, associate?
I thought I had to ask you, but it's not
Goodbye.
true. Let's see. Because Agatha is the one administrating things.
What is it, associate? Have you reconsidered?
Cedra said, do you know anything about how I could get a recommendation?
That's De Gale's responsibility. Speak with her.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
maybe I should go speak with her. I don't know though.
Well met, guildmate.
Hello, associate.
Yeah, hello. I'm going to speak to the Gale about a recommendation. What do you think?
Do anything to help her girls.
She's trying to stay out of it as much as she can. I bet.
Have you reconsidered, child? Will you aid me?
Let's pretend she rumbled again and told us to go see Agatha.
Then seek Agatha, child.
Oh, okay.
Farewell, child.
No doubt.
Where's she going?
Anything more about the Blackwood Company?
Fetching Agatha.
I've heard their Greetings, child. But they're brutal.
Okay.
Interesting.
The dividing line is a
Hello,
good place to buy a
associate.
sharp blade. Of course.
Wait a second, I need to talk to you.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Unfortunately, the girl didn't repeat the recommendation dialogue for me. I didn't record her because I thought it was going to be just like Kudai. It's understandable anyway, what's happening.
I take it you've spoken to De Gale.
Mm?
Then you know she is not well.
I saw.
She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control.
Gra-Kash doesn't want to be rude, but why is nobody doing anything about this? She shouldn't be in control then, if she's not in control of herself. And I think Myron's letter also mentioned an amulet. Don't remember. But what kind of visions?
At times, they served her well. She gained something of a reputation in the guild and was highly valued by the council. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here. Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do not. I am proud to help her with her daily tasks.
Well, that is weird. I mean, Gra-Kash is accepting what Agatha is saying, but didn't Agatha say that she was taking care of everything because nobody else was. Like, her tone here is very different. I'm not saying she resents the girl, but first she goes like, yeah, I'm doing all the admin work here because nobody does it otherwise, and then I'm proud of helping her because she can't do anything. I mean, Gra-Kash wouldn't even notice this, though. I noticed it. What about this amulet?
I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that.
Keep it?
Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay, and without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though.
Oh.
I will continue to tend to Gale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them had seen the stone?
Gra-Kash is paralyzed, and you know why? Because the girl didn't say anything to her about the stone. She remembers it from the letter, from Myron's letter. And she just said it. Oh, sure. Yeah, the girl told me, right? Let's see if there is some more info about the girl. Because now Gra-Kash remembers Myron writing about her being drunk or a drunkard. But Gra-Kash, keep your mouth shut, huh? Just ask generic questions.
She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her.
Should you, though? No, Gra-Kash would never say that. I would say that. It's alright, though. Gra-Kash's like, oh, you're so good, Agatha. Okay, so I've asked you everything.
I
Bye.
try not to talk to him. I don't have that kind of time.
I'm gonna talk to the others about whatever.
So long.
Farewell.
Keeping everything hidden. Hey, Sadrasa. Yeah, hi.
Have you reconsidered?
What do you know about the Gale and her... Oh, we have Seer's Stone as a separate topic. Let's start with the Gale.
Nice lady, but strange. Talks to herself far more often than one should, in my opinion. Sometimes I wonder why she hasn't just retired and gone someplace to rest.
Exactly. I wonder that too. Well, Gra-Kash is glad that she's not the only one wondering, you know. And Agatha doing all that there is to do in here.
She's been a great help to all of us in the guild. Without her, I think the Gale would be lost at times.
Indeed. Do you know anything about her amulet?
I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though.
You heard?
Kalthar was talking about it recently.
Oh.
He seemed very agitated about it, almost happy. Strange, isn't that?
I wouldn't know. I can't say I know him, but the girl was supposed... I mean, Agatha told us that she didn't say anything to anybody about the amulet, but then again... Gra-Kash knew indirectly about the amulet, so could have Kalthar. I mean...
Goodbye.
Hey,
Nice to meet you.
Alvis, what do you think about the girl?
She was a very powerful mage once, from what I understand. Hard to imagine that, honestly.
Same. And what about Agatha?
Agatha is the first person I go to when I need something.
Yeah.
Maybe I should talk to Dagale instead. But I just don't feel comfortable doing that.
Phew. Gra-Kash feels so relieved that, I mean, the people in the guild just have the same sentiments, uneasiness that she has towards the girl.
Thank you for your business.
So I bought a spell.
May all your travels be safe.
Let's speak to Kaltar. Wait! Where are you? Where are you going? I forgot. Did she have the stone topic?
Nice to meet you.
Yes. I forgot. Do you know anything about the amulet?
All I heard was that it was important to Dargael, and it was missing. Kalthar didn't tell me anything more than that.
But the girl must have talked with Kaltar about that
May all
amulet
your
at this
travels
point.
be safe.
If Agatha didn't say
Hello,
anything.
guildmate.
Hey, hi, bye, hi, bye, hi, bye. Well, they're always sitting one in front of the other. I mean, maybe she rambled about it to Kaltar.
Go ahead, please.
Kaltar, what do you think about the girl?
I've heard she was put in charge of the Leyawan Guild Hall as a favor, not because she deserved it. That doesn't seem right, does it?
Gra-Kash is trying to be humble, but she kinda shares Kaltar's opinion. And a little bit... I don't know, Gra-Kash is uncomfortable with favoritism. And she's been having these issues in other guilds as well, with the behavior of guild heads mostly. And what about Agatha doing all the work?
She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know why Dargael is still around.
Well, indeed, we should be understanding. Do you know anything about some amulet?
Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agatha and Dargael talking.
Oh.
And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him.
What?
Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all.
No, it's alright. I think I can understand. It's that Gra-Kash got a little bit... It's almost as if... What Kaltar was saying, it's almost as if she was reading again that letter from Myron while he was here in Leyawan trying to do the recommendation. It's just... It was almost the same sentences, sort of. Yeah, well, maybe there was a little bit of fire in Kaltar's speech, but Gra-Kash cannot say she disagrees completely. But again, she's trying to be compassionate, understanding, and helpful. So what about this amulet?
What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here, maybe things will change.
Indeed, but I need to move on from here. I can't wait for things to happen. I'm trying to do my recommendation.
You'll see. Things will change.
How long will it take for things to change? We're talking right in front of her, by the way. Where is Agatha now?
What is it, associate?
Need to talk with Agatha.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Look, can't you just give me my recommendation? Yeah. As if Gra-Kash would want somebody to falsify the Gale's signature on her recommendation. Yeah, sure. Look, I've asked around about the stone.
So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately.
Cranky?
But we never said anything about de Gale's father. How would he know anything about that?
Wasn't he famous?
If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and de Gale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar.
I don't know, though. I mean, if the Gale is relatively famous, she was in the council, right? And her father had a position where in... I don't remember where Calthar said, but it's a public position. Why wouldn't he know? I mean, right? Kinda? I mean, yeah. It's not that clever how they framed this quest. Anything else about the amulet?
There may be a connection to de Gale's father.
Oh,
Have
no.
you spoken to her about it?
Okay, I'll come back to you later. Why don't you speak with her? I mean,
Bye.
Gra-Kash would never. I'd be like, why don't you speak with her about it? I don't like incoherent people.
Well met.
Gra-Kash is patient, though she's not like
Gale has
me.
been training high-ranking mages more about mysticism. And
The Gale?
You seek more from me, child? It is as I have seen.
Oh, good
I
lord.
know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness, bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
I don't
All right.
understand the fascination with sheep.
Well, that was a little bit better than the conversations we have had before.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello, guildmate.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Look, I can talk to you about this.
Bye.
I can't tell you about it, really. Sadasa is always so happy.
Goodbye.
So, in an underwhelming turn of events, I have to follow a quest marker because I can't. I can't talk with Agatha about what I found out, and since Gra-Kash doesn't know anything around here, how would she know where to go at this point? Let's pretend that Agatha actually told her what the girl was referring about in the last conversation she had with Gra-Kash. That's the best I can do. So there, I suppose we are gonna eat and then go to bed and think about it, because the next thing we're going to do is, well, tomb raiding, sort of. We are going to the place where the girl's father has been buried, which is an old fort, and we have to check out his tomb and see if there is an amulet. This is ridiculous. I mean, Gra-Kash doesn't know what to think. It's getting... every recommendation is getting more and more outrageous. It just... I can't even. It's early morning. and we are going to check out an old fort with tombs in it. Agatha told us where it is. And hopefully we find something, anything. Gra-Kash is thinking, though, that she does somewhat agree with Kaltar. She doesn't want the girl to end on a street, you know, but she shouldn't be in charge here. Like Adrienne, or in some measure even Kudai. She's gonna write to Cyrodiil and tell her all of this. Yeah, Gra-Kash, in these 2 weeks, she has written to Agnete, and she hopes to receive an answer soon. She told her she was really bored. And then she still has to write to Cyrodiil. She's been writing a lot to Cyrodiil, and Gra-Kash probably doesn't know, but Cyrodiil is not really using her, but she's sort of keeping tabs on the other guild's recommendation, and I think she's pretty outraged by now about everything Gra-Kash is going through, and Gra-Kash cannot wait to tell her what happened in Leyawiin. I'm gonna have my breakfast quickly. It's really early. I have my cape, and then we're going. It's gonna be a hike. Well, I think I said that I wanted to go around in the swamp a bit. Hello, Sadrasa, good morning. I wonder why doesn't anybody actually come with me. I mean, I could pick up somebody to come with me, but I don't know. If this is gonna be... Wait, this is not gonna be my recommendation. I'm just going out there to fetch something, and then my recommendation is gonna happen. This is not even my recommendation. And yet, we must pretend that this is Gra-Kash's recommendation. We must say that she's gonna get her recommendation if she fixes the girl's problem. Agatha could have told her that this could be... Oh, look how pretty! Maybe the sky is a little bit blue today. Equivalent to a recommendation. Because otherwise I don't see why somebody else of the guild, if not everybody, is not going with Gra-Kash. I mean, let's pretend Gra-Kash knows she's doing her recommendation. Oh, look, what a pretty day. I always get to this market too early, I suppose. Gra-Kash doesn't like being around tombs because there are zombies and stuff and undead, you know.
Speak.
But, I mean, it's just a fort with tombs.
You have my ear, citizen. What is it, citizen?
At least she hopes. There's probably gonna be some animal. Undoubtedly. Because the fort is not distant, but it is in the swamp.